Notice anything?
Are you serious?
Not me falling out of my chair.
What happened? I looked up and you were gone. Did it break? Did you break the chair? Did you break the chair? Is it safe to sit in, or like what happened?
It's completely broken. It had been making its way there for a while, but
Wait. Okay.
All right.
Okay, first thing you need to do is stop the recording. It's hanging. It's hanging.
It's
by
like, oh no, it just fell off.
Welcome back, everyone. Yay! It's episode 13 of Contrary. We're healthy. We're back in the streets.
I'm no longer on the toilet.
Amen. Amen. We made it. No diarrhea against me shall prosper.
We're here. We're rehydrated.
Oh God, I'm so glad you're feeling better.
Me
you were
too.
missed. Yeah, stay safe out there, y'all. Like hand sanitizer if it's the last option, but like always wash your hands, bro.
Stay diligent.
Illness is in the streets, y'all. So please take care of yourselves where you can. We are so glad to have you here. So I'm going to hop right into our question of the day.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So my question for you is, what is a conspiracy theory that you high-key believe is real?
Aliens.
Really? Okay, expand.
Now I'm not talking like little green men with the big old head and the black one crazy old eyes looking all long with wings
Yeah.
up. No.
Oh
I'm talking like there's no way we are the only things out in this universe.
No. Yeah.
There is no way, bro.
No way. The universe is way too big. That's crazy.
Big. And it always gives me thinking about it when I'm like, I see the sun, right? And I'm just like, this is one of billions of stars.
Yeah.
Trillions of stars out there.
Staring directly into the sun.
You really Jason Derulo. Did you do that post?
That eclipse is so cool. What do you think, Jason Derulo?
Oh.
No, you have to use the glasses. Oh my gosh.
Dumb. Anyway, throw it in here so y'all know we're talking about Jason Derulo.
Yes,
straight up at the sun during the
Jesus.
Everybody was like, why? Okay. Anyway, yeah. There's no way. And I think that they're choosing not to reach out to us because we are so destructive. They're like, nah, bro. If they know that we out here, they gonna come up here and then they just gonna start littering up here and all their pollution. Nah, let them destroy their own planet and get on what they get on. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's that one friend that you don't invite to stuff, and then they find out after that. I was like, oh yeah, like that was a thing that we forgot to. It was like a small event, like we didn't. Yeah, we threw it together. You would have been able to make it anyway. Like that's humans, for sure. For sure. I think that the alien parties are off the chain too, but I also think they're real. I saw a UFO on an airplane once. So
come again?
I know. I saw a UFO with my own eyes. Again, this is not like a saucer of like, like stuff driving. That's not what I saw. I saw an unidentified flying object. Okay. So this was on the flight from Charlotte to Seattle last summer. I was, of course, sitting by myself because we flew non-rev. So mom, grandma, and I are in different seats. And so I was by myself. I had a window seat. Also, I hate the window seat. So I'm already like,
Oh,
down her run this
really?
cross country in a window. Hate it. I need to be able to like stand up like immediately if I
Mm,
need to. And you can't do that
gotcha.
in a window seat.
Gotcha.
And so I'm looking outside. I don't look when we're taking off, but when we're at cruising altitude, I'm cool to look because it's like there's no escaping. I'm here now. So I look out and I see a black. I said it wasn't a saucer. It was a little bit
Oh.
elongated. It looked like a pill, like the little Advil liquid gels. That's the shape it was, but it was black, and it
Yo.
was, and it was keeping up speed with us. But the movements that it was making,
Stop playing.
oh, I thought I froze. Okay, I
No,
thought there you
I
froze. I was like, oh
froze.
no.
Because you said
It was keeping up speed with us, but the movements it was making weren't in a straight line. It was like beep 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 beep
oh,
beep beep beep
nah,
beep
that
beep.
you
And then I was like,
nah.
I couldn't make any I didn't know the person next to me. I couldn't make any noise. I was like, what's going on? And then it disappeared from sight. And I was like,
Couldn't be me.
I'm logging this away because I'm
Couldn't be
already
me.
dealing with like the immediate trauma of like I'm on an airplane. So I was like, I can't handle this information
Charge.
too. Charged it. But yeah, I know what I saw. I know I'm not tripping. I couldn't take my phone out because it was like in my underhead. I was reading a book, so my phone was below the seat in front of me, and I wasn't trying to do all that and look up, and it was gone. I just wanted to take it all in with my eyes.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like that in my life, and I
And you
thought
weren't
that
dreaming.
I was solid. I'm not sleeping on no airplane.
Yeah, I know. You never sleep on a plane.
I'm
Favorite place to sleep.
in the most alert possible state of my human existence is on an airplane. I feel, I hear, I smell, I taste everything. And I'm as alert as I could possibly be right now. And it was like a 10 a.m. flight. So it's like lunchtime. So I was like, okay. So for me, because I agree, we can't be the only ones out here.
Mm-hmm.
I also know the government lies to us about everything. So like whatever
for
there.
sure.
But seeing it with my own eyes was like, okay, I'm going to file this away and only bring it up if it comes up in conversation because I'm not going to be like, guess what I can't process that information. But I know what I saw. I don't know how big or small it was because I don't know how far it was because when you're up in the sky, depth perception is kind of off. Like I don't know how far it was. But it was zipping, and then it disappeared. And I was like,
big?
Noted. I don't know how big it was because I don't know how close it was. Like,
I'm terrified.
I don't know.
Not a tic-tac.
And I told grandma. Grandma also believes in aliens, so she was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." I don't mind the existence of aliens in general. Mm-hmm. It's them being here that's like, that's not my favorite. I'm cool with them being there and us being here. But the house visits are kind of crazy. But yeah, I saw what I saw, and I was like, I can't process this. So I'm just gonna see it, and it is what it is.
That's wild. That's wild.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No,
not yet.
I don't
They're
think
coming.
they knew I could handle. I don't think they knew I can't handle it.
What would you do? What'd you do?
I'd be convinced I was either like dreaming or high.
Oh, you would gaslight yourself out of what you saw?
Yep. No. I'd be like, oh, cool. So somebody moving me. Cool.
Great. Has drank nothing on the plane. I've been drugged. It is the gas. Have you been on a plane and you see the smoke?
Yeah, that thing cool, isn't it?
Hate it. Okay. Hate it. First time I saw it was going to your house when I flew down last December.
Really? That was the first time.
And they were lucky we were on the ground. Oh, they were lucky we were on the ground. Because they do that, I guess, to regulate temperature or whatever when you land. But yeah, I only saw, and it looked like a club.
I'm done. Like not a club
in there. It was smoky, and I was like, nobody around me was freaking out, so I was cool. But like, yeah, not a fan.
Always like, I can't. I'm such a nerd though.
What's your preferred seat on an airplane?
Window. Because I like to sleep on airplanes. I like to sleep on airplanes. Yeah.
So you need something to like
the white
on.
noise. Yeah, I need something to lean on. I love the white noise.
Child, that's all you, fam.
That's
all you, fam. Wait, what's your best? You have to get really close to the mic. What's your best airplane noise?
Are we talking taking off in mid-flight?
Like, just, like,
Oh, yeah,
cruising
yeah.
altitude, they go bing bong, and you're like, you can walk around the cabin. Imagine if airplanes are, like, going through the air. Okay, no, for real, for real. Okay, so you've taken off, the captain's like, "That's good. That's really good. You
Thanks.
used the acoustics of your mouth."
The acoustics of my mouth is wild. Paul.
Pause. Okay, okay, my airplane noise.
Mhm.
I can't look at you. Okay, here we go. You can
That's
laugh.
the elevator. But good try.
No, but it's like
That alfalfa.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't even know what the question was. Aliens. Aliens are real, guys. Congratulations.
Oh my god. Yes, aliens are definitely real. Okay, so we are moving on to our next segment, which is
Okay.
put you on. Now, I'm gonna need your
I'm
help with
ready.
this one too, because I feel like you probably have a little bit more research backed that up than me. But
Okay.
here's what I'm gonna put you guys onto. So this was actually something that my mom or our mom brought to us first.
Okay.
And so we all kind of started doing a little research and like, interesting. So it is a book called The Plant Paradox. Okay. So a little bit of my, like, I guess food, health, whatever journey is, before I had my baby boy, I was pescatarian. And it was strictly for health reasons, just the way that I was feeling. I wanted to feel better after eating. It had nothing to do with like, oh my god, the poor animals. Anyway, so switched pescatarian, and then once I found out I was expecting baby boy, I started eating literally everything again to get all the nutrients, that I felt like he would need. And have just only recently decided, like, there's no excuse. He's weaning. He's now eating 3 times a day. Let me go back to taking care of my body. And so I'm back to going pescatarian again. So my mom has always pretty much been a pretty healthy eater. Just
Very
like
much so.
growing up in our house, it was never like,
There was no garbage. There was no, let's go to
yeah,
Burger King. No, we were not having it your way. Yeah, it's
yeah.
very different. Yeah.
So my mom was always a very healthy eater, healthy with cooking and preparing food. So she came across this book as we're all trying to go through a little weight loss, just paying attention to our body's journey right now.
Yeah.
Because right now the craze is like getting on weight loss drugs and Ozempic and
Ozempic.
I'm done. Anyway, and so if you have seen Kelly Clarkson lately, she looks good. Girl is looking good. And
Just
so
incredible.
she shared what she has been doing, and it has been going through this, I guess, program, book, whatever, called The Plant Paradox. And so the book, if I could summarize it and what I've listened to it thus far, okay, listen, is that we all get into these health phases where it's either like keto or vegan or whatever the heck, where it's giving you few foods that like you do and you don't eat. And so we all kind of have this like general idea of what foods are like good for you when it comes to like certain veggies and certain fruits and certain grains, certain nuts that might be good for you. But when you like really break it down and look at it, like the actual biology, is it biology? What is it for plants?
It's also, they're living things as well. It's biology.
I thought biology was just for humans. Okay. So the biological aspects of certain plants, when they were like in existence, will produce certain things, like they do, to scare away predators, right? Whether that's poison, or certain like seeds or certain smells that it's like, oh, predators are like, yeah, I don't want to eat that.
Yeah.
But us humans are still consuming those things, even though they're like, they're plants.
Yeah, stay
you
away
know?
from me. Yeah.
Right. And so there are certain things that we have been told that are healthy for our bodies that actually we're doing the work backwards, that we're not supposed to be doing. And one of the things that really stood out to me from it was like, it was talking about eating foods that are like, we need to be eating foods that are in season and
Yep.
not these
Yep.
foods that are all
Yeah.
year round.
Oranges in December is crazy. Yeah.
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 So if you think like there's a reason why certain fruits and veggies and stuff like that are in season and out of season, like they're going to be helping your body more. And so you have to think about these things from where in the world you live. Okay.
True.
The
Yeah.
climate you
Yeah.
live in. So one of the big things that I was like, wait, huh? Like squashes, like squash, zucchini, stuff with like the seeds in it aren't necessarily the best for us. And so I'm like still doing like all this research on like what's good versus bad, and what stuff that we are like stuffing our bodies with that we think like, oh, we're doing so great with my nutrition. And it's like, nope, we're actually working against ourselves. So this whole like
Yeah.
almond milk, soy milk,
Yeah. Oatmeal. Oatmeal will tear you
oatmeal
up.
is like
Yup.
you think about when what they're feeding to our chickens and the cows that we consume.
To fatten them up. Yep.
Grain, yeah, it fattens them up. And so when they say you are what you eat, and you're eating this cow and you're eating these chickens that have just been stuffed with like grains to
Yeah.
fatten them up, what do you
Yeah.
think that's doing to us as we consume it? And so it really is just like opening my brain to things that like I feel like should be obvious, but I'm like, crap. You know what I
It's
mean?
a lot of unlearning. Like the foods, like you said, there are a lot of foods that are like, oh, this is a healthy alternative, wheat bread. And it's like, actually, sourdough is that girl. And so it's a lot of learning, but also unlearning, which is the toughest part. Because when you're grocery shopping, you kind of go into this default mode of what needs to be in the house, and it's not necessarily the case.
Right. So I'm still doing a lot of learning. If that sounds interesting to you and you're like, huh, I never thought about that before. Like, or like, what foods are in season for us right now? And like,
Yeah.
just look up the plant paradox. I'm listening to it on Spotify.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay. Okay.
so it's the author of the book himself is like
Oh, great. It's
reading,
talking through.
is talking through it. And so it's been, like you said, a lot of unlearning, a lot of learning, and especially since I've got an extra little body in the house who I'm trying to make sure is growing healthy and strong. Like, what things do I need to make sure I'm preparing for him as he is continuing to grow his little Hulk self.
You're
my,
scaling walls and stuff.
my
It's crazy.
Houdini Hulk of a child. Yeah, so it's really interesting, and I feel like the whole family is like kind of learning together and trying to figure out, okay,
Yeah.
what
Very much so.
is going on here. So
Yeah.
that's my
Oh,
pretty
I
one.
love it.
Yeah.
Let's go. The Plant Paradox. Check it out. You can listen to it. You can
Mhm.
read it. You can research it if it's something that feels right for you. I'm planning to do that post birthday. Because
Yeah.
also there's an extra layer of that of like financial access, right? So
Mhm.
unfortunately in this country, the way that it's set up, like I would love to be organic only right now and seek out certain like
Mhm.
mom has been doing a good job of like what eggs am I consuming, what chickens, like what do I
Yes.
need to read on the labels? And so being able to watch her through that, but be able to also with myself be like, yes, but not yet, because financially that's not a choice you can make yet, is okay too. And so I'm excited to start that and like hopefully spring, summer, and be okay with being patient with myself, because it's very
Mhm.
easy to spiral and be like, everything I eat is destroying me and like I can't waste a day, which is true. There
I
needs to be
know.
an urgency there. Like urgency is important, but
Yeah.
like finding that balance has been important for me. So the thing that I've done to start kind of getting on track, I've started running, which is crazy because
Which
I
is
hate running.
kudos
And
to you
so
because I
it's
can
the balance
I
of
want to.
thank you. I'm trying. I haven't thrown up yet. But I'm trying to balance that, but also like what am I putting in my body alongside of how active I am. So I'm not working against myself.
Yeah.
Um,
Facts.
I like that puts you on. Yeah, Plant Paradox. Check it out, y'all. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Good things.
It's time for GeoNews.
Okay, so
What
this
was your
week
city?
I had what was the city though? I had Spain. I know it was Spain. Let me see. Madrid.
Probably Madrid. Yeah,
Madrid.
yeah,
Um
yeah. Yes. Okay.
that was the
Yes.
document. I was like, I'm assuming you mean Madrid because that says Madrid.
Oh, yeah, I spelled it wrong. Play myself, sorry.
Madrid. All right.
Mhm.
So this is kind of Spain, but let's be real, it's kind of America.
Oh,
So
no.
guys, if you were wondering, since everything was in the news about it, and then as nothing happened, and now we don't know where anybody is. If you were searching for Amber Heard, guess what? Found her. She's in Spain.
Just chilling?
Yeah. Amber Heard seen out for a jog in Madrid, and rare sighting. It's the hell of how the article starts. Amber Heard is staying active in Madrid. Okay. On April 9th, Heard 37 was wearing matching navy blue running gear and out for a jog in Spain's capital city, where she has been living with her daughter. Who? Ugna? That's her name? Whatever. Page. Since 2022. Her sighting comes months after her most recent film appearance in last year's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, in which she reprised her role in 2018 Aquaman movie. Back in 2023, a source told people that Heard retreated from the public eye and eventually moved to Spain because she felt that she just had to get out of the U.S. in the wake of her 2022 defamation trial with ex-husband Johnny Depp. She settled down in Madrid sometime after the trial's end, where she gets more privacy, as the source told people at the time. Aside from Aquaman sequel, Heard also appeared in the 2023 movie In the Fire. The pair of films made her the first film credits since her DC comic book character Mira appeared in Justice League in 2021. Heard ultimately paid Depp in a $1 million settlement in June 2023, which he then donated to 5 separate charities, closing the door on the defamation trial. Yeah, she did something about film, living her best life in Spain, and she's just finding happiness. I think people carry trauma for a long time. Having gone through something like that on such a global scale, you just never put that suitcase stick in the attic and the blah, 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 blah.
I wonder what it must be like to just be conventionally attractive and white and wealthy and a woman and just commit crimes and then just be like, okay, bye. I really wonder what that must be like. If you could do that and do a life swap, what crime would you commit and just walk away from? What would you do? Whose life would you destroy, or what would you do and just dip? And where would you dip to? Where would you go? Where are you going?
I was going to say something. I was going to say in honor of OJ, but I'm not trying to commit murder.
Screaming. My Hulu this morning recommended the TV show, The People versus OJ, and I was like, y'all are dirty for that one. It's 7 in the morning. I just started my TV on. Too soon. God. I was like, dang, Hulu. But go ahead.
Somebody get jokes. Let me see. Commit a crime. And where would I go if I was white? Let's see. I'm going to adventure myself. Green eyes.
Are we a redhead still? Are we still living the redhead phase? I love a redhead.
Yes. Red hair. God, I feel like you can't really get away with a lot because they'd be like, I think she had red hair.
True.
You know what I mean?
Well, is it a crime that requires you to be unnoticed?
Oh no, you know what? It's
white collar crimes. You can just be out.
I was about to say. You
can run for president. You can do anything.
It's got to be something financial, or those people who they stole that $30 million worth of stuff at the. Well, they recently there was a heist, bro. Heist.
I love a good heist.
And I think it was a bank heist. I'm trying to remember where it was. They got away with it.
Heists are so fierce. I mean, crime, but what a way to do it. I love my comfort movies lately have been the Oceans movies, the Oceans 8 with Anne Hathaway in them, but also the early 2000s. Okay, what was it? What happened?
Salmar? Yep, it was on Easter Sunday. Hold on.
Not an Easter heist? Oh, that's fierce.
Stop. You know what they say? Hey, the grave was empty, so's the safe.
Chill. The bank account has risen.
Hollywood is already buzzing about adapting $30 million Easter Sunday heist for screen. Of course they are. It was in what is the city? Sylmar? Sylmar.
I guess.
But yeah, it was on Easter Sunday. $30 million, bruv.
Of gold bars and jewels, or was it money?
Let me see. No one even knew the criminals had pulled off the biggest heist since 1972. Until Monday morning, when employees at the money moving company showed up for work.
Because banks closed that next day. They gave themselves a padding. It's a bank holiday.
They said this job is screaming insider involvement.
I was gonna say somebody on the inside killed this.
These
I love it.
burglars don't just break into buildings like these without some sort of inside information. This took a lot of planning and knowledge of the alarm system, or maybe even the key.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised more banks don't get robbed by like employees. Like you just have to have the insight and like the background, and the grit.
I want to be the girl who's like, oh my god, please! You gotta tell me where to go. You get in the room. Get in the room. I'm sorry. Door closes. God, what took you so long? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. I eat it up every time. I eat it up every single time.
I don't know what to do.
For some reason, I saw Scarlett Johansson because I feel like that's her MO, is like the damsel in distress. Just kidding. Or like the same energy as like call an ambulance, but not for me. Like it's the same exact, and oh no.
I was trying to play it off the first time I made it work, and the second time it played me, so I can hear now.
I was babbling. You missed nothing.
Yeah. So I might have to like have like a short like blonde wig, and then once I get in the room and it took you so long, I take the wig off and like my long flowing red hair finally comes out.
I like it. Okay. Where would you escape to?
Dubai.
Really? Okay.
Because
I can see that. Yeah, random, but also like you're around a lot of people who probably have very sketchy, like people aren't looking for you. You were not the most dangerous person in Dubai.
You can spend money in Dubai.
Yeah. And I love I don't mind modest dress. I'm in a kimono right now. So like the flowy summertime fashions, like I can do it. Like yeah. What would I do? I would probably do like a Snowden thing. Like I would hack something and like clear everybody's student loan debt and just like
you're so nice.
go somewhere. Yeah, like I would. I'd like to make money. Like I would like to do a heist, but I feel like having a heist requires teamwork, and I would really want to just do something alone. So I'd probably like blackmail somebody into paying me, and then release the data anyway. And then with that money, I'd probably stay in the West. I'd probably get like farmland in Brazil, like Lenny Kravitz, like that. You know what I'm saying? And just like eat fruit and mind my business, bro. Like that's what I would do. And I would just have my whole family on all this land. We'd have horses. I'd have somebody take care of the farm. I wouldn't actually do the farm work.
I'm done.
But I would like have the best paid employees and chefs, so they would be happy to like live on my land with me. And then I know that I did a good deed because people can be debt free. You know, I would. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. Like some Snowden stuff. And I get like when I say that, I wouldn't need to be a white lady, so that kind of like erases the question. Like because it's like a background hacker thing, it would actually be more convenient to be a black person in Brazil because I'd blend in better.
True.
But if I was white, I would just be a menace. Yo, have you heard about that dude in New York punching people?
Punching the women?
Yeah,
I have. Because I immediately messaged some people in New York. It was like, hey.
I messaged my cousin. I was like, you good?
You mean about this? Hey, watch your face. This is not funny to talk about. But
no, it's not. But like,
it's this. They think it's the same dude.
Has to be.
They think it's the same guy.
Has to be. Because what idiot is out here punching? Of all the women in the world to punch, which is none of them, New Yorkers? Why is that the choice? Listen, I don't want the smoke. I don't want this. Don't punch women. Don't punch women.
Look at you. That's it.
Oh no. So anyway,
we got to move on. What's your city? Was that where we were? Yeah. Spain.
Yes.
Yeah. Lithuania.
So Lithuania was my city once more. A GeoGuessr loves them some Lithuania. So instead of a news report, because I just kind of scoped things out, it's just a quick fun fact. So here we have Lithuania is the only country with a national scent. The scent of Lithuania, or Lietuvos kvapas, I'm sorry, is an initiative by Danyas Rutakakakaga and a couple of other Lithuanian entrepreneurs to create a positive national brand. Legend has it that this scent originated from the very heart of Lithuania, the Hill of Crosses. This sacred hill was adorned with thousands of crosses, each representing a prayer, wish, or memory. It's believed that the collective energy and devotion infused into these crosses and gave birth to this beautiful scent. Beat that, Chanel number 5. I didn't say that. It's in the article. It's so corny.
I'm sorry.
So isn't that cute that like
wait, what's
this
the
is the
scent?
only country with a national scent?
Is
what the hill smells like, or the air around the hill, or so? When I read this too, I was like, so is it like bubble bath martini? Like, what's the smell? Like, I wanted to know what the smell was, and then it's like roses. I guess it's the hill.
It took me a while to get over.
No, I'm not gonna do this man like this. I'm gonna actually try to pronounce his name because I hate when people do that to other folks. So the first name, I think it is Liet. Where did it go? Oh, okay. The first name is. I was looking at the wrong set of words, bro. Danius Rutkauskas.
Oh, okay.
Danius Rutkauskas. I saw 2 K's and was like, I can't. So if the United States had a scent, you know what? I know what the answer is.
I do too. You want to say it at the same time? I have 2.
Okay, ready?
It's a combination of scents.
Okay, combination. Did I send you that Drake clip? Wow, scene combination when he was like trying to be Caribbean. Anyway, I'll put it in.
Yes, please.
So, okay, let's say it at the same time as best as we can because sometimes there's a delay.
Yeah.
What is the official smell of the United States of America? 1, 2, 3.
Hot dogs and trash.
Ah!
Did you say Krispy Kreme?
It's because it smells good from afar, but when you eat it, you feel horrible afterwards. That's the United States. That's it. It's cute and it's sweet and it's shiny and the hot sign is on and they're rotating in the window. And then you eat one and you feel like, like I should have done this.
Wow.
Hot dogs and trash, though, is like, that's what you feel like on the inside. Oh, God.
Yep. Okay, Lithuania has a scent. Okay.
Yeah. That's cute. I think it's really cool. Isn't that amazing? Like, I want a signature scent. I've always wanted to make my own perfume. Yeah. I feel like that would be a cool thing to do. That's
started wearing this this spray from Sol de Janeiro, the brand, and it is caramelized vanilla and macadamia.
Oh, that is so you. Oh my God, I bet it smells amazing.
And I don't realize that it's like as strong as it is until 2 things. One, I in dance class, I was dancing with somebody and he goes, "You smell good."
Yes, that's the best compliment. I love that.
To the point where the next week he was like, "You still got that spray?"
Screaming. He said, "Send me a link real quick. You got some more of that?"
And then this morning, when I got this baby, I walked in, I sat down, and then like 5 minutes after I came in, somebody was like, "Does somebody have coffee?" And then I was like, "I'm pretty sure that's me."
Wow.
Yeah, it was like, I love it. I'm like,
that's the best.
Yeah, it smells amazing.
So good. No, I need to like step up my scent game. There's please don't clown me. My favorite scent, I found it at a furniture store. It's not Pine Sol. It's a furniture store that's curated with like, sometimes there are soaps and scents and perfumes in the room, and it's like a collection. So they'll probably look for a pillow spray, but there's also a line of other stuff that they also sell. It's like a honeysuckle wildflower type smell.
Oh, yeah.
And I think our scent type switches, like the stuff that people would assume that I wear, you like, and I like very earthy, like flowery scents. Like I don't like smelling like food because then I'm like mad that I don't have said food. But I need to step up my skincare game and my scent game. That's like my birthday present. It's like my list is all stuff like that.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay. What a day.
Okay, so what we got coming up next? We have
chit chat. What are we chit chatting about today?
Okay, this is what I think is gonna be funny. So
oh God,
I want to talk about something that we're gonna have a list of like things, people, items, whatever. And Faith, you and I will discuss whether it is over, under, or rated exactly where it's supposed to be.
Scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5?
No, just like, is it overrated? Is it underrated? Or is it?
Okay, got you.
About
it'll pass.
Yeah,
I got
it'll
you.
pass. Okay. So here's the first one. Ready? First one. Okay. And we'll say it at the same time. Ready? So the first one is picnics. Okay. So you have to say over, under, or rated. And then tell me why. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Overrated.
Whoa. You think it's picnics are overrated?
Absolutely they are.
So I was in between underrated and rated, actually. Wow. I think like post-pandemic, a return, like figuring out where we can occupy space as people and outside being an option again was really cool. But then I kind of moved it to rated because I personally am not a picnicker, but like I like seeing people enjoy them. Eating outside isn't my jam. The floor is hard. You have to choose specific foods that travel well. Like I'm not eating a lasagna on a picnic. But like, so it's not like my go-to, but I think it's cute. I like that it's a thing. I've seen people do it for engagements and birthday parties and they're cute. So that's why I put them in like rated.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are they overrated to you?
Hate them. Okay. So I don't like the idea of sitting on the ground of the earth. And yeah, okay, you can say, but Nicole, you put down a blanket. Okay. Ants still crawl.
Yeah, they do. And you see them. You see them under the blanket.
Flies. Okay. I'm not trying to get an arm workout while I'm also trying to eat. Also, if I do a picnic, I don't like the idea of like packing stuff. Like that wastes time. Like if I'm having time like packing stuff in a little basket and trying to be all cute, like I could have ate that already. You know what I'm saying? I like getting like a to go somewhere, like having it prepared for me already, and then eating it. So that's why I like an ideal of like, a charcuterie board, even though I'm not really eating meat anymore. Or cheese. Anyway, so like the idea of that
is the board
appealing. Just give me a glass of juice. Yeah. And so I think they're overrated because come on, man.
The comfort level. I get it.
Like I know aesthetically you think it's cute, but darn well you ain't enjoying yourself.
You want a chair so bad.
Stop playing with me, bruh. You don't even want to cushion.
I'm dead. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. What is the next one?
The next one is baths.
This is really gonna hurt my spirit, I feel like.
Okay. You already know what
1, 2, 3.
Overrated.
Rated.
Overrated.
Do you not like sitting in your own dirt?
I feel like I'm a human stew. What is so great about sitting in your own filth? If I take a bath, I'm taking a shower first.
No, I shower first because my baths are for relaxation and not for bathing. I bathe in the shower.
Right. And I like sitting. And it's too hot.
And sometimes I don't have the energy. Once I shower, it's like, do I really want to bathe right now after I just showered?
Right.
Like I have to have the bath like stuff already set,
ready to
so
go.
that I'm locked into the bath.
Facts.
That's fair.
Human stew for me and you. That's how
I love a good bath.
Yeah, I know you do. You do love a good bath. I knew that was one thing we were
it's a tourist luxury thing. We love a good bath. I've dropped way too many books in the bath though. Way too many. Because like on TV they show you like wine glass and like your lights and your candles, bubbles in your book. Do not bring books into the bathtub. You will lose your book.
How you turn to pay? Well, I guess you have to be like.
Yeah, it's really like a sitting occasion, and then it's like I'm stressed. So don't bring your books in the bath. Okay, what's next?
The next one is Taylor Swift.
Oh, we know this answer.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Overrated.
Times 5.
Not saying she's not talented. Her pen game goes crazy, but the pandemonium surrounding her in general is a lot. It's literally like Michael Jackson levels of fame for whatever she does. I'm sure she's a great person. I don't dislike her. I can't vouch for her. I don't know her personally, but very much so overrated. Like the performers that we have in today's time and in the past, it just doesn't stack up. She's not untalented. The proportions is not proportioning for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Y'all
It
already
is what
know.
it
Some of
is.
y'all already know I feel strongly about Taylor Swift, so I'm not gonna waste my breath.
Next. Anyways.
Next. This one I have to take some time. Babies. Babies.
Oh, I'm so boring. 1, 2, 3. Rated. I'm middle of the way.
I didn't even answer. I'll go rated. I'm gonna go in the middle.
Yeah. Because it's so subjective. Every baby is different. Every
Yeah.
person is different.
Yeah.
The same person can have different babies and have different experiences with each one.
Child, yes.
I personally, babies freak me out, but babies create like families, and I love families. So for me, it's like a means to an end.
Equals madness squared.
Right, like yeah. So I'm not excited for the infant baby stage. I'm excited to like talk to my middle schooler and my high schooler and have an adult relationship with my child. Like that is what excites me. Babies freak me out. I'm so ready for it to be over, but they say it flies.
Oh, that right mind's about to celebrate his first birthday. I feel like I was just in the hospital. Yeah, I'm the opposite of you. I like the baby stage. Terrified for like the toddler stage.
Yeah,
because personally,
oh yeah,
toddlers don't really grab at me.
yeah,
sorry,
facts. That's when they get loud and mobile.
It's like, what you just said to me? Anyway,
crazy.
Even though I like this infant stage, I'm never doing it again. Now that
charge, yeah,
that's overrated.
Yeah,
love my son.
multiples.
Love my son to love my son to death. Oh my god, I love that kid. But yeah, this whole I personally don't understand like the oh my god, don't you just like miss when they were newborn?
Girl, it's terrifying. They can't tell me what they need. Your body's going through a lot. Like it's a traumatic time for your body biologically, emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It takes 2 years for a woman to get back to where they were after birth. And so kudos to y'all who have the 2s under 2s, because if I had a choice, and I do, not doing it. Not doing it. But yeah, so that's just
no, I totally get it.
But
shout out to all the moms out there. Y'all are incredible.
There's so many times me and Michael both are like, I have no idea how single moms do it. I have no idea how moms who work from home do it.
Right, girl.
Y'all are amazing.
Yeah. Child.
Okay, so the next one is New York City.
You know I feel strongly about this. This is my Taylor Swift.
Hold on, let me think. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Rated.
Overrated.
Ooh,
let me tell you something.
Opinion. Go ahead.
I saw a rat yesterday in my hometown. I was going out to get lunch with my friend. She listens to the podcast. Hey, girl, you know who you are. We got lunch yesterday. And I saw a rat. And the reaction that I had, you would have thought I saw Satan in the parking deck. Then I was like, when is the last time I've seen a rat? Like, when have I seen a rat lately? It jarred me because it was too small to be a cat. And I saw the tail. I saw a rat. And I know that for people globally, it's like, okay, and like, whatever. I saw a rat. And that experience yesterday confirmed for me, never New York. If on a visit, absolutely. But never more than, I kid you not, 3 days. Because that rat in my hometown will be on my mind for weeks. There is no place in the world like it. The diversity, the arts, the culture scene. I mean, if you're a musician, like it's an incredible place, and I appreciate it for what it is. So as a city in general, rated. I think I just thought of it as residents and taking up residents and like a love and affection for it.
Yeah.
Overrated to me, but I'm a product of my environment. So that's where I am with it. Why do you say rated?
Because it's an incredible place, but it's also dirty, smelly,
so gross,
crazy,
sinking, by the way,
below the sea level. Get ready for some hurricanes this year. Just saying.
Yep.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
But it's also just like you said, the culture, the food, the opportunity.
Yeah.
I was in New York for a time, and still when I go back, which is not often, I feel like I just kind of like just like jump right back in the flow. Like it takes me and it's hard for some people, but for me it's just like I don't know, man. There's like a certain energy about it that just makes me so happy.
Yeah. It's
when
like
I'm there.
for me, a big city like that, hi baby, could be very lonely, but it feels like a giant hug sometimes because it's like everybody's in it with you, no matter
Everybody's
where you
struggling.
come from.
Yeah.
Everybody's struggling. Everybody's hit that subway. Everybody's had a crazy New York experience, and so it's like humbling.
Yeah.
Being in there in like a good way. But yeah, it's not for me, but I get it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do one more.
Okay.
Oh, there is only one more. Great.
Oh, noted.
The beach.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Overrated.
There we go.
Finally, we
on
agree.
something.
Good Lord. Yeah, sand is not that girl.
Not at all.
I want to make like a rolling joke. I saw a stingray the other day.
I'm in my hometown.
In my hometown. You think that's how racists talk when like a first black person moves into their neighborhood? They're like, guess what I saw yesterday? Now I think that the beach is overrated because sand is a lot. The ocean is very terrifying. I don't care how clear crystal blue. It's like, oh well, you've never been to the Caribbean. Been there? Still scared. It's a lot.
I've been there, done that.
Why do you say overrated?
Sand as well.
Yeah.
Way too much sun. Ew. Not ill. I love the sun. You know what I mean? You know.
No, I need shade options. We're from a very tree covered place.
Yeah.
So it's very overwhelming to be like, man, you mean like we just out here? Like I have to bring materials to shade myself? Crazy.
Yeah, I don't like that part. I'm with you. Waves are one of my biggest fears. Like there's something about waves that like really scare me. And so like I don't like going out too far, but I also find myself like scared to just walk along the edge now because I'm like jellyfish. Oh no, it's just
right. You don't know what's in there, and they're transparent. The audacity to be clear.
How dare you? Yeah. So and people have the audacity to have picnics on the beach. My God,
crazy behavior.
Double negative
with rats. Eat little finger sandwiches. Rats are super smart though, but just not for me. They'd be smart enough to make a sandwich. I know they could train a rat to make a sandwich.
I mean, Ratatouille is evidence. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
He was great.
Kitchen.
Loved him.
Yeah, it's a no for the beach. We're mountain people. We're lake people. We're city people. Like I like an idea of a vacay in a city. Like I'm pondering like honeymooning in Montreal because that's like very exciting for me. So like yeah, the beach is okay.
Yay, we agreed on something.
We did it.
Country. Okay.
We agree.
Okay, so our final discussion here today is something we've had to talk about a lot lately. What's the most important quality to you in a friend at this particular moment in your life?
Just one?
No.
Okay. Then I would say it's a tie between flexibility and self-awareness. I at this time in my life need a friend who, and I thrive the most in friendships where maybe we speak frequently, maybe we don't, but it doesn't matter because we can pick up like no time has passed at all.
Yeah.
They never get offended if it's like life be life and I need to change this plan or move this thing around, and they're not keeping a whiteboard in their back pocket of she canceled on me again. I don't need somebody who needs a good morning text every morning. I'm not your boyfriend. And self-awareness is just that, like, if I do feel like I'm feeling off in our relationship, or if I do call out a certain behavior, you need to have the exercise self-awareness to be like, even if I don't agree with you, I could totally see how you could feel that way. Let's talk this out.
Mhm.
Um, because I can't read minds, I won't read minds. And if you can't have the ovaries to communicate what's going on,
Mm.
I don't know what to tell you.
Mhm.
That's what I need at this time in my life.
That's
What about
good.
you?
So you said self-awareness and
And
flexibility.
flexibility.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a word.
Well, just like being an adult. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, oof. Mm. I think I'm actually gonna say flexibility as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, especially in this time of my life with adjusting to
Mhm.
being
Got a whole
a
family, like, what?
mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I find sometimes is I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are, like, incredible, who, like,
Mhm.
understand the journey,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, and are incredibly understanding, will still, like, check in, um, without, the need for me to, like, get back to them right away, or
Yeah.
vice
Yeah.
versa, you know? Um,
Yeah.
but I also find that there are some people who, like, think that they're grown up
Mm.
and
Mhm.
think that they're okay with having a friendship that, like, is a little bit more distant.
Mhm. But they're
And
actually,
well,
like, fighting for
yeah,
their
but
lives.
they're yeah, it's just like they say, like, "Oh, I know, like, we're adults and, you just have to, like, do your thing and, like, you're I know, yeah, your priorities are the family right now." But it's like
Mhm.
but you can tell there's this tinge of, like, but you're still angry
Trying to make
though.
you feel bad about it. Yeah, 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 like, I can feel that you're trying to either make me feel bad, or you really need me to know that you don't like this, but you're too
Right.
scared to, like, actually say it. That's
'Cause you think that
self-awareness,
I'm
bro.
gonna be needy. Like, yeah, so maybe I'm thinking the same thing. Is
Mhm.
like, people who, like, they're trying not to be needy,
Mm.
so they're overcompensating, but it's, like, still seeping through.
Yeah, and if that's your journey, tell me so I can know how to, either accommodate you or be like, "This isn't gonna work out."
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me
Yes.
where you really at. You don't have to pretend with me.
Yeah.
Or if we're friends, you should not have to pretend with me at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phew,
So, I
that's
guess, yeah, I
hard.
guess it's probably the same as you is, yeah,
Mm.
I think it's just checking in and making sure I'm good, being, forthright about, like, wanting to spend time together. 'Cause I'm, like, one of those people
Mm.
who's trying to do better about, like, "Yeah, God, we gotta get together," and then, like,
And
not doing
actually doing
anything
it.
past that. Like,
That was my journey this year.
I need somebody else to help spur me to, like, "Here are the dates
Yeah.
when we doing this thing," and then
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
good
yeah,
about, like,
yeah.
I'm good from there.
When it's on the calendar, it's happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts. So,
Mhm, mhm.
yeah, that's kinda what's important to me right now, I think.
No, that's very real, and I think that's why it's so hard to make friends as adults, because when you're in that stage,
Mhm.
you're not in the, like, proximity friend stage, it's hard to, like, actually build the relationships,
Yeah.
because there is such thing as too flexible, like, there's, like, it's that balance between, like, accountability and flexibility,
Facts.
and knowing, like, is this a drop everything and show up for my friend moment? Like,
Mhm.
it's a balance. It's a
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
Do you think that if you were on the outside looking in, um, I would say pre-family, post-family, who was the better friend according to your standards? Like, do you feel like you were a good friend to the people in your life? Or do you feel like there is always
Oh!
room for growth?
You mean
Yeah.
me to other
Mhm.
people?
Yeah.
You said pre what? Pre
Pre-family, post-family.
I think I was a better friend pre-family.
Really? I would
Yeah.
disagree, but
Really? I feel like I'm still adjusting, and so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm constantly self-conscious about people who I haven't gotten back to.
Yeah.
Constantly
I
on my
understand
mind.
that. I understand.
Constantly and constantly wondering or constantly hoping they know that I haven't forgotten about them, even though I haven't been
Mm,
able to get back to them. Like, I feel
yeah.
like that all the time.
Well, if I am following your theory, if you were the better friend in the past than you are now, I would think that those relationships are strong enough and the trust is there enough
I
for the
hope
people to
so.
be like, she's got me. It's all right. Like life is life and a lot of transitions.
Yeah.
I think that your better boundary setting just makes you a better friend and a better person. So I think like your strongest friendships are ahead of you because of the life change that you just made.
Yeah.
Because you're less likely to be like, well, I don't really want to see this person, but I got the time to. I have no excuse not to. As opposed to now, it's like I can't right now, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that, and you're gonna have to be okay with that. And I think that that's gonna like forge stronger relationships.
Yeah.
I
hope so.
It will. I promise. I don't know. I think I am a great loyal person. I think that sometimes I'm still in the mode of selecting the people in my life that I can be the best version of myself with. Like, I think that because I was in school for so long, I had a lot of proximity relationships for even longer and deeper into my 20s, as opposed to that, like, boom, cut off when you graduate. And so I hope the same thing, that my friendships will be better because my boundary setting will be better. My selection will be better. But I'm also really proud of the old friendships that I have.
Yeah.
I hate using that word. The long-term, like over a decade friendships that I have. Like, I'm very proud of those, and I'm okay with that being a small number. You can't take everybody with you.
Yeah.
You can't.
Facts.
So I'm hoping that like the things I learned from the longer relationships will inform the newer relationships, plus like the stuff I've learned along the way.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm done.
Exploding. All right, we can close this out.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining us today for episode 13. We hope you had a grand time watching us. Please make sure you're continuing to subscribe on YouTube if you have not yet. Keep on following us on all of our other platforms. And we're just happy to be doing this thing. We have, 2 more episodes after this?
Yeah.
Until
Then
we
that's
break a little
it.
bit for the end of season 1. So, keep playing. Come on, eyelashes. Sorry. I feel like I got something in my eye. I keep doing like this.
They're real, folks. They're real.
They're real. Hallelujah. That just feel like I keep being stuck on my eye. Anyway, so yes, keep on keeping on. Subscribe, follow, following. Sorry. This is how my brain works, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to close this out. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.